The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. And on tap tonight, it's the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Houston Rockets. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Luka Doncic.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
So the Houston starting five. We've got Mitchell. He's out there with Williams. Johnson is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Garnett in at the power forward position. And for the Hawks. And it's G in at the 5 spot. Well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Here's Gray. Williams defending. Pass to G. Uses the glass that time. It's good.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Davis. Unloads. And it's hauled in by Gray. Pass to Gray. Here's Clemens. Covered by Johnson. Here's G. Shot clock at 5. Davis with a rebound. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for Houston. Now Williams. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Fires from deep. The rebound by Atlanta.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
They grab their own miss. They set the screen. Here's Gray. He drops it from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points? It should be pretty easy." And he went on to say, "Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense." Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Mitchell. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense.
And after missing their first 3 shots, maybe this will get them going.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Gray. Thomas against Mitchell. They set the pick. Lets it fly. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
They get it back. Garnett, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
And they got a spot in the top 10 when it comes to hampering the opposing offense. They create solid coverage that doesn't allow for a lot of easy shots.
And they are #1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. Rockets trail by 5. Williams passes to Davis. Pass to Garnett. Williams with it. Got a piece of it. In transition. Snatched away. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Gray. And he goes right over Donovan Mitchell and slams it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Here's Mitchell. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Garnett. And here is Williams. Here's Gray. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Rockets trail by 7. Johnson passes to Williams. Out to the right wing. Here's Garnett. Shot clock at 6. The Rockets with another miss.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Here's G, covered by Johnson. Gray, no good.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Outside Johnson. Outside Davis. Pass to Mitchell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And when you're going into the first game of a back-to-back, how do you prepare for that?
I think the key is to manage your practice going into a back-to-back. In other words, let's turn that down a bit, reduce the minutes on the floor, mental reps on the practice court as opposed to getting up and down a lot, because you're going to play hard in both games. So if you can get the tank on full heading into the 2 games back-to-back, that serves you well.
The first free throw is good.
On the very short list of franchise-level guards, Donovan Mitchell can take over a game with his scoring ability.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Thomas against Mitchell. From deep three-point land. And Atlanta misses again. Rockets trail by 5. Davis, the pass to Mitchell. Williams, a screen on Thomas. Mitchell against Thomas, and it's Mitchell penetrating. Here's Gray. He's got 5. Pass to Clemens. Here's the pick. From deep. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Williams. Back to Davis. Mitchell with the ball. Now Williams. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Beyond the arc. Thomas with the defensive effort. The Hawks lead by 5. G passes to the natural. Pass to Thomas. Inside. Here's Clemens. No good with the triple. Here's Garnett. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. It's tipped. The kick out to Williams. Davis a screen to the paint. It's stolen. And now the Hawks on the break. And good. Clemens Clemens has gotten his second bucket on the night. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers.
And the Hawks making a change here. Thompson's checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Jackson is checked in. And Williams has got the ball here for the Rockets. Trailing by 8.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
And getting out in transition has really helped fuel this run.
Jackson outside. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Johnson. Back to Mitchell. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Klay Thompson picks one up.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunity.
John Collins checked in for Atlanta. Now here's Collins. Right now averaging 5.5 a game.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Jackson outside. Left side Mitchell. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. For Atlanta, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. So the Rockets 5 now. Jackson out there with Johnson. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Kuzi in at the point guard position. Back to Mitchell. The 3 is up. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Thomas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
Thompson outside. To the inside. Clemens. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
One of the most selfless stars in the game. Klay has no problem playing the role of distributor.
Pass to Garnett from about 19. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Thompson with it. Here's Thomas for 3. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
The Rockets trail. Now here's Williams. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. There's a screen. Here's Gervin. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Known as the Iceman, there's not a better moniker for a guy than George Gervin's Iceman, Mr. Cool bucket getter nickname. An incredibly crafty scoring swingman.
The first one falls. Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Wade, he's checked in for Johnson. And that's good as he hits both shots. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Thomas from the arc. It's hauled in by Garnett. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. And the upcoming schedule for the Atlanta Hawks. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Orlando, going up against the Magic. Then on Sunday, they go back home and will be hosting the Philadelphia 76ers.
In that game against the Nets, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Here's Thomas for 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Thomas has got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Thomas against Mitchell. Garnett passes to Williams. Here's Gervin. Back to Williams. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Thomas. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Wade, defended by Thompson. Wade misses.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Now here's Collins. Back to Thompson. Pass to Thomas. No good there. Rockets trail by 3. With some arc. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Here's the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage. Number 5, the Hawks.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Risacher, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Houston has possession. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Gray. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And the Hawks lead by 5. And Williams has got the ball here for Houston. Last time they met was in Houston.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
First in scoring, first in rebounding, and in addition to plenty of unprotected balls, they've also stolen the #1 spot in steals. You just can't give these fast-handed guys any opportunities to swipe at the ball.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Outside Mitchell. It's rebounded by Risacher.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Thomas outside. Fires for three. Rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Pass to Gray. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Wade. 14 points for him last game again. Here's Garnett. To snap the cold streak. And he lays it up and in. Gervin's got 6.
Well, you see the playground mixology ability of Gervin. He can mix and match with the best of them when it comes to putting it in the basket.
Out left to the wing. And here's Thomas. Last game with 30. Here's Gray. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Garnett. The rebound by Atlanta. Gray's got his 4th rebound in this one. Collins with it. Crosses over. And he sinks the layup.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
1:46 left to play in the first half. Wade, pass to Mitchell. Back to Wade. There's the block.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't got one shot to drop.
Now here's Thomas. Not a lot of room. Collins outside. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Rizachet knocks down the triple. He's got 5.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Wade, the pass to Mitchell. There's a screen. Let's go with a 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Thomas has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Wade. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Wade is simply one of the very best in the league at drawing fouls.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Rockets. Johnson comes in for Mitchell. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Man, the confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own. A dynamite 2-guard who is also a clutch performer.
Pass to G. To the left wing. Takes a 3. Gray, no good.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Williams misses. Lets the 3 fly. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back.
Big Diesel, Kenny the Jet, Ernie Johnson here. But before we dive into the scintillating analysis of the first half, let's check out the power rankings.
Taking a look at the Hawks, they've certainly earned that top spot. If they aren't the clear title favorites, they're on the short list.
Yeah, they got championship DNA, RNA, amino acids, you name it. Professor Shaq knows all about it.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Rockets.
These guys got to realize you're not Magic Johnson. You're closer to Tragic Bronson with the turnovers. Kids, do not play basketball like they just did.
Thank you, Shaq, for looking out for the kids.
You know Shaq loves the kids.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. 6-point game. And it's Thomas in a two-guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. And it's Mitchell, the miss. And Atlanta shooting 40% from the field in this one. To the middle. Here's G. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Rockets trail by 8. Williams with it. Still no points. Williams with the screen. Pass to Davis. Tipped. Now Thomas. G passes to the natural. Here's Clemens. Covered by Johnson. Here's G. Here's Gray. And there's a pick. 6 to shoot. Deflected!
An infinite reach, it seems. The wingspan of Garnett is just amazing.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Mitchell, the pass to Johnson. Here's Garnett. It's picked off. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Clemens. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Rockets trail by 10. Now here's Williams. Yet to see a basket. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. Down low. Mitchell. It doesn't go for him. Thomas with the defensive effort.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Outside Mitchell. Here's Garnett. 6 points for him. Davis, a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. There's the steal. Here's G. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Johnson with a bucket.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Here's Gray. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Pass to Gray. Here's Clemens. Covered by Johnson.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Clemens taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
And blocks, and they're so impressive when it comes to their aggressiveness on the defensive end. #1 in opponent scoring. A team that gets in your face on defense and doesn't give up anything easy.
And they are #1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Williams passes to Garnett. The kick out to Williams. Here's Garnett. 6 to shoot. Got a hand on it.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Yep, that one goes. G's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Here's Garnett. He's got 6. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Garnett's got 8.
That high release point for Garnett really helps him. Feels like nobody can block his shot inside.
The Hawks lead by 13. Pass to Gray. To the middle. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Williams. Tries it from 19. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Gray's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well. Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Garnett, that's good.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
And here are the Hawks now. They're on a 17-6 run. Thomas outside. Pass to G. Here's Clemens from downtown. Gets the 3 to fall. Clemens has got 12 points in just the second half.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Outside, Williams. Here's Garnett. 10 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Gray. It's an 18-point lead. Thomas outside. Pass to Gray. Here's Clemens. Over Mitchell. It's hauled in by Houston. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. From 11 feet away, Garnett no good.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Impressive work protecting the basket. Held his ground nicely on that one.
Gee, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The Hawks lead by 18. 2 points. That one goes. G's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Williams passes to Garnett. On the wing, Mitchell. Thomas defends. It's deflected. Here's Gray. He's got 5. Thomas outside. Over Mitchell. Thomas misses. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for Houston. Pass to Williams. Now here's Johnson. He's closely guarded. Blocked! And they get it back. Lets it go from deep. Hits the trifecta. Johnson's got 10. And Atlanta with possession here. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Gray. To the paint. And he dunks it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And here's Johnson. He's got 10. Here's Mitchell. Up and in on the layup. 10 points for him.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
The Hawks lead by 17. Here's Gray. Give him 8. Here's Clemens. And Davis with the block.
Anthony Davis. His first team starter. Gary, 2 shots.
And he makes a first. The Hawks making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Jackson, he's checked in for the Rockets. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Rockets trail by 19. Davis with it. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Williams passes to Jackson. Davis a screen. To the inside.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or to become alarmed about it.
And he drops the first.
When you talk about two-way impact on a game, AD might be the top guy in the league. I mean, when he's healthy, he's a menace on defense with that length and timing, and offensively, he can carry a team.
Risache, he's checked in for Thomas. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Doncic checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And, you know, for a big man, Anthony Davis has always been above average at the free throw line.
Pass to G. Here's Gray. Williams defending. Here's Gray. Give him 8. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Rockets trail by 20. Outside, Williams. Jackson, the pass to Wade. Here's Gervin. Shot blocked. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And Houston has possession. Here's Wade.
When it comes to wing defenders, Klay is as good as it gets.
Atlanta leading by 20. Here's Gray. 11 points in the game. Over Williams. Gray, good. Gray's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Here's Gervin. He has 6. Floats one up. Basket's good. Gervin's got his 3rd basket of the night. .143 left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Pass to Clemens. Now Thompson. Here's G, defended by Jackson. Here's Clemens. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Thompson. 3-pointer. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Or the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Wade. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Clemens passes to the natural. Here's G, defended by Jackson. Here's G from 7 feet away. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Wade, defended by Thompson. Pass to Gervin. This one for 3. Drills it from deep. Gervin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
The natural passes to G. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And so it's Atlanta leading by 17 at the end of the period. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Rockets 5 now. We've got Jaren Jackson, and it's Garnett in at the center position.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And rejected. And he stays with it. Pass to Gervin. Thompson with a steal. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
A fearless dunk by Thompson, showing the defense they can't force him to back off.
Rockets trail by 19. Here's Garnett. Mitchell with the ball. Thomas defends. Here's Gervin. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
We see Gervin do this so very often, taking over games in his cool, effortless manner.
The Hawks lead by 17. And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. And there's the screen. Inside. Gray. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Here's Gervin. Pass to Kuzi.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. The Hawks lead by 18. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Knocked away. Stolen by Mitchell. And it's hauled in by Gray. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Robertson. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Down low. Garnett, no good. And for Atlanta, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. And here's Bagley. Now Thomas. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Thomas. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Good on the second one. Rockets trail by 19. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Mitchell against Thompson. Here's Gervin. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 6th assist of the night.
He's slick, he's smooth, he's got a slithering nature to his game, which allows him to get busy in the lane.
Here's Robertson. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Boy, and that'll give him a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
Thomas passes to Thompson. They set the pick. Clock at 6. From 12 feet. And off the front iron. And it goes. And the Hawks lead by 19. Well, Houston's shooting 35% so far in this one. Kuzi, pass to Garnett. The rebound by Atlanta. 22 was their biggest lead. The 3 from Thompson sinks it from distance.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
The Rockets have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Pass to Garnett. Outside Mitchell. Here's Gervin. Gervin controls the rebound and the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Here's Robertson. Lays it up and banks it in. Robertson's got his first basket.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
And so it's Houston with it. Here's Gervin. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. They can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Jackson can't get it to go. The Hawks lead by 22. Here's Gray. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Well, you know, if you're playing Robertson to score, not a bad idea, but that means you're going to leave other guys open, and he'll find them.
And stolen by Bagley. Throws it up high. Intercepted. Pass to Gervin. Here's Kuzi. Here's Garnett. He's covered by Bagley. Garnett passes to Mitchell. Here's Gervin. Rebound Atlanta. Gray's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Bagley. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Pass to Gervin. That's tipped. Thomas outside. Here's Robertson. Back to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. And there's a 3-second violation. So both teams making some changes here. And Houston is shooting just 34% so far in this one. Johnson passes to Gervin. Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Thomas, he's checked in for Atlanta. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Mitchell's checked in. And Johnson drops them both. The Hawks lead by 23. Here's Gray. To the middle. Here's G. And Davis with the block.
His great length really helps AD defensively.
Puts it up from 17. And Davis slams it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Gray, covered by Johnson. It's stolen by Johnson. Fast break, here come the Rockets. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Pass to Gray. Thomas, a screen on Johnson. Big smooth, passes to Thomas. Stolen by Mitchell. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Gervin. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, Gervin is slight of build, but he's not afraid of a little contact. Doesn't mind getting bumped while shooting. He looks at it as easy money.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. So he gets them both. The Hawks lead by 17. Pass to Gray. Here's G. Checked by Davis. Here's G. And Atlanta misses again.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell showing some muscle.
They're such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
Pass to G. Looking to get it going. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 17.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
And Houston has possession. Outside Mitchell. On the take. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. Johnson, he's checked in for Houston. Both free throws good for Mitchell. Atlanta leading by 15. Pass to Gray. They set a pick for 3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now here's Williams. And here's Johnson. Back to Williams. Nifty move. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Johnson. Goes up from the top of the key. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Hawks have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the 4th quarter. Here's Gray to the paint. Gray. That one goes. Count it. Gray's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change, and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he kept the opponents off balance all night long. Just swatting down shot after shot, disrupting their offense. He was a one-man defensive wrecking ball, and they never found a way around him.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Johnson passes to Williams. The kick out to Johnson. Connects from downtown. Johnson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, Joe Johnson solid from behind the arc. Love when he's shooting it from there.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Here's Clemens. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
The Rockets on offense. They're on a 17-6 run.
2 minutes.
Here's Davis, and there's the rejection. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to G. Here's Clemens. Here's Gray. 6 to shoot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
15 seconds.
Man, good whistle there. Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The first one falls. Goes in. 2 from the line that time. Rockets trail by 16. Outside Davis. Thomas against Mitchell. Johnson passes to Davis. Rebounded by the Hawks. G's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hawks.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
And give this team credit. So difficult to sweep a team in the NBA, but they won both meetings this season against Houston.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for G.
I think his authoritative defense was huge for them tonight. He established early that he wasn't allowing easy buckets.
Here's Clemens. He buries it from 3. Clemens has got 33.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
From deep, Johnson. That one is off. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gray. Again, Atlanta.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Outside Mitchell. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now to present our player of the game.